皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回はヒゲダンの115万キロのフィルムリアクションをします。行きましょう、レッツゴー。
これから歌う曲の内容は僕の頭の中のこと。主演はもちろん君で、僕は助演で監督でカメラマン。目の奥
Their sound just sounds so fancy all the time. Very intriguing. Oh, the harmonization. He's really singing it. Ooh, nice bass and guitar. There's a nice contrast between the two. Really like the jazzy style to this. I never mentioned this, but I really like how they use the upper and higher notes of the piano together. Really nice kind of atmosphere it creates. Really like the little rips the clean guitar is doing with that vibrato. With the back layers, little. We like how they're using the cymbals a lot. They're not really using it in the climax, but just in a way to really emphasize those parts of the song. Nice little slow down. Interesting rhythm change. There's my distortion guitar. Oh my, those ascends. Nice, really stoic pattern. Very nice vocalization. I thought a solo was coming in here. I like that pause. Yay, they gave my guitar a little solo. I just noticed that every time he sings in a higher range, the cymbals come in. Interesting way to really make that part. Ooh, the bass really getting in there. Those higher octaves. really holding out that note.
この命ある限り
Going on with that fancy piano ending, I see. Besides that, really like this interesting, not really twist, but use of jazz music. That intro with just the piano and him singing, I really just got that jazz-like feeling. It's more of a refined jazz-like feeling, not something that you would kind of listen to in a jazz club with the saxophone and all that kind of stuff, but a different kind of approach, which I really enjoyed. I really like listening to those kinds of styles. That's pretty much what originated music that we listen to today. But this song had a lot of things going for it. I really felt every time I was trying to make a comment on something about the song, there was something else that was coming in at the same time while I was commenting. So it was very difficult to kind of put all that into perspective. But I'm probably gonna miss some things because there was a lot of things in this track that I really liked. But let's get into it. So like one thing that really stood out to me the most is like I mentioned already, the jazz influence in this. Really like my dude, especially with his vocals, he was really gunning it out this time with those highs and putting those vibrato techniques, the way he was introducing the lyrics, the way he was singing in a very open like kind of manner. And I think that was a very interesting approach, just because this song is very open, like there's a lot of things going on. I like how his vocal style fits the kind of image that the song is trying to portray. But as always, his ranges are always so good. He was really holding on those notes too, especially that last note, really holding it out. Didn't hear any straining, so he was consistent and just straight all the way. So nice job on that. But one thing I really like is the bass. I heard the bass a lot in this track, and that's something I really appreciate. So I could hear the bass lines in the back, but I really like how in some specific parts of the song, the bass was doing some kind of like elevating stuff to add a bit of punchiness, bounciness, and I really appreciate those kinds of things, but not in a way where it makes it sound aggressive, but just kind of add a little bit of a different twist to it. But one thing I really did like was the piano. The piano did so much in this track. I would say the piano was like the engine of this track. It really just took the whole song all the way. All the different piano styles, the scales, the octave changes, all of that was so good. I wish I knew more about piano so I could talk more about the elements about the piano, but fortunately I'm not a piano player, so I don't really know exactly what kind of things that they do and how to properly say the different techniques and stuff that they do. But I really like the little that thing is really fun. But I just like the way the piano and the vocalist really vibed off of each other. But the drums too, the interesting thing I said about the drums with the cymbal work, I really like how whenever the vocalist was really getting to those high parts, I guess like climatic parts in a way, the drums would always put like a harsh cymbal in there to kind of really elevate that, bring in that punchiness. I think they did everything right and really kind of backing them up and really making them shine in this song. But and then the guitars too, like there's just so much. See, like this song, this videos are already like so long because there's just so much to talk about. But next to guitars, like the guitars as well, I really like how the guitars were also just being that ambient work. They were just there to kind of bring in that ambience, and there were some also little riffs going on here and there, but mostly just to kind of add to the vibe in this track, add a little jazz element. So the guitars didn't do anything too technical in this, but I still really appreciate all the little things that the guitar did behind the scenes. But there's a lot of vocal layers as well, so much vocal stuff in this song. 皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。